Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. My voice feels a lot better. I'm not even gonna lie. Yo, check this out. First thing that I want to say is this: BBN Network is not going nowhere. So I just want to say that because I know there's a lot of people that's like, oh man, I hope the BBN Network is over with. It's not going anywhere. I was just actually, the reason why we're late this morning is because I was having a conversation with somebody that is a part of the team. Y'all met them, but y'all haven't actually met them yet. And we're working on a couple of things, and we're working on some BBN projects. So look for some BBN projects to come up. We're gonna have some artist showcase and things as such. So shout out to that shit. So that's why we're a little bit late this morning. I want to apologize. Well, the conversation that we're going to be having this morning, just so everybody can know, is going to be about YFN Lucci. He turns himself into the police. There's a couple of things that I want to talk about that situation because I just found out more. And we're also going to be obviously talking about the impeachment process that we're also going through with Trump currently. Look for, first of all, could I give a shout out to Pooch Loke? I want to give a shout out to Pooch Loke. I meant to give him a shout out the other day. We got a event that we're going to be going to tomorrow with Pooch Loke. He has a birthday party coming up, so salute to the brother. We have another event that we're going to hopefully be trying to do on Saturday. That's going to be an artist showcase. So we're going to have an artist showcase that we're going to be trying to do on Saturday. We got an event that we're going to be going to tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to be going live at the event. I'm thinking that we're going to be going live at the event. And so that's what that is. With that being said, let's give appreciation to everybody that did drops during the previous show. Let's do roll call. Who we got up in here? What up, D Vertical? He says, morning BBN family, salute. Who else we got up in here? Black Cuddy. Shout out to the Black Spades. You already know what it is. Shout out to BBN Network. This guy shows up every day. This BBN Network guy. He shows up every day. He says, apparently there's a website and there's also an apparel store, and he's always putting our Cash App inside of the chat. I pin that actually every day. So shout out to him. Y'all gotta go check out the website. Go look at the apparel store. Even if just look at it. You just look at it. Just look at the website. You might like these things. I'm not saying that you will. You will, but you might. What up, Renee Ricketts? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything's going well, baby girl. What's up? What up, Watts Games? Suzette Carbuckle. Okay. First thing I want to say is look at them buildings in the background. Look at them buildings in the background. Boom, the sun. Look, we're gonna have a beautiful show today. We're gonna talk about the main topics for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then after that, we're just gonna freestyle. And I want to talk about the things that you guys want to discuss. Just so we can be clear, because that's usually how the show go. I like to have conversations about the things that you guys want to talk about, not just what the topic is. So I like when we break off towards the end of the show and we start talking about other things. I think that that's extremely beneficial for our platform. Queen Shot says merch is comfy. We got some Queen Shot picks that's going to be coming up also. Just so everybody can know, I haven't been able to post them lately because I'm like today, right after the show, I have a meeting right after the show. I have a meeting. I got to run out. I have a meeting. I have to talk to somebody extremely important with the BBN Network, and we have to discuss some BBN Network things. So that's usually what's going on. Whenever you don't see me actively dropping a ton of videos. This week it was bad because my voice was just all effed up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm feeling a lot better. Maybe it was just stress. I think it was just stress. And just so I can say this real quick, I'm doing some reposting, so that's why y'all gotta just bear with me for a second. I just want to say something real quick. Also, I try to wait until we have people come in because I know notifications go out slow. So please, can you do me a favor? Hit that like button so we can send out more notifications. And if you hate, hit that hate button. That helps send out notifications too. So so hit one of those buttons. I don't care which one. Hit one of those buttons so we can send out some notifications, please. With that being said, give me 1 second. I need to send this thing out right here. I'm doing some posting, some dope posting, some reposting. It's needed, just so we can be clear. It's needed. Now, with the YFN Lucci situation, and from what I just ascertained as far as some information that was just made available, I 100% don't think that this is a situation that he can get out from under unless, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how this, I did my lips, I don't like that, they look like a drum. Boom. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how he's gonna get out from under this shit. And I'm not laughing at him because I don't think none of this shit is funny. I don't think it's funny that a young man lost his life. I don't think that it's funny that another young man almost lost his life. I think somebody going to jail for those things is less important than the fact that somebody lost a loved one. Just so we can be clear, because that's the type of time I'm on. Wait, what the fuck is this? Because that's the type of time I'm on. I'm always going to care about our people first and foremost, and about the people that are grieving for their lost ones. So if you haven't seen the post yet because you haven't been on Instagram, these are our Instagram posts. Whenever you see Instagram posts like this, please reshare. Those are how the BBN Instagram posts go. In juxtaposition, this is how like if you follow Baller Alert, this is how Baller Alerts look. Shout out to Baller Alert. This is how Baller Alerts look, right? Y'all, everybody follow Baller Alert. Shout out to Baller Alert. This is how Baller Alerts look. But the other one is how the BBN Networks look. So whenever you see somebody post that for the BBN Network, especially if it's the actual BBN Network channel, please repost. We got 3 channels. With that being said, what up, Model T Unleashed? Who else we got up in here? What up, Garrett Crawford? Salute. What up, DSTN? We trying to get 7 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. I'm talking to BB and Faithful right now. So let's go. And we trying to get them early. Let's go. Remember, show ends at 11. Period. No matter what happens, show ends at 11. We're trying to get 7 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Let's go. I'm talking to the BB and Faithful. With that being said, also just off of general, could we get some hater drops? Could we get some what did the 5 fingers say to the face drops? I love those drops. With that being said, let's get right into the how much time did I take? 10 minutes. I gotta start making this a little bit quick. I need to whittle that down to about 7 minutes. With that being said, let's talk about this YFN Lucci case for everybody that don't know. First thing I want to say in regards to the YFN Lucci case is we have a situation where we're putting our rappers in jail. We are putting our rappers in jail by making them live up to an unfair standard. Just so I could be clear, we got our rappers living up to an unfair standard. Shout out to the $10 drop from Model T. Model T pulls up into the saloon. Could somebody tell me how this shit work? I don't know what this is for. What is this for? What? Could somebody please explain to me what the hell? Why is this in my hotel room? What the hell is this? What is this for? Is this a seat? I don't even know what this thing is for. Anyway, Model T pulls up into the saloon. Model T pulls up into the saloon. She walks through the door. She's praying. I do not know how to walk like a woman, so I need for you to bear with me. She walks in the saloon. She's walking in so elegantly. She has a whole boa. Y'all know what a boa is, right? That's that thing that Hulk Hogan used to wear to the ring. She has a whole boa. She throws the boa like that. It swings all the way around her neck twice. She walks in. All you see is boa about right here with mad cleavage. She goes to the side like this. Boom! When she goes to the side, it looks like everything, the whole junk and everything is popping out. She goes, ah! All the guys go, ah! Their eyes is turning into hearts. They're like, oh man, we're falling in love immediately. She walks up to the bartender. She goes like this. She leans over. You know how the ladies lean over to show their cleavage and stuff? The bartender forgets what she orders. He gives her some champagne. She was only supposed to get like a little bit of stuff. He gives her some champagne. Oh, that's a luggage stand? I had no idea what the fuck that thing is, man. That's for a tray? Nobody knows what that thing is for. Somebody else says wet towels. One person says a luggage tray. The other one says it's for a tray. The other person says nobody knows what that thing is. Why do they have these things in here, man? She goes over. She dips over like this. The bartender, he doesn't even know what's going on. He's so busy trying to look at the cleavage. He's like, oh man, it's getting hot in here. Also, our bartender is a distant relative of Nelly's. So what up, BT, what up, New Jersey, King of New Jersey. So the bartender says, it's getting hot in here. He's also a distant relative of Nelly's. She leans over, all of her cleavage showing. He's like, oh man, I don't know what's happening now. He goes, he starts pouring her all of the drinks. He says, you choose. He gets her a bowl of fruit. She's like, this is all I need. Thank you very much. And then she gets some grapes and she starts eating the grapes like that. And when she goes to eat the grapes like that, she turns around back. She takes her bowl off, by the way. She turns around backwards and she starts eating the grapes like that. And the bartender can see it. And he's like, oh man. He gives her back a $10. He says, you can go, you can do whatever you want, young lady. Shout out to that. Who else we got up in here real quick? Shout out to DSTN with the $5 drop. The hater drop. The haters. He did a haters drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? DSTN sits at the big ass window, but he's ducking like that because his wife's always trying to find him. And he's looking at the haters across the street screaming out, no Roger, no rerun, no rent. They just hating. Why you hating on the saloon for? Whatever. Let's get back to the show. Wait, hold on. There was another drop. I missed it. I don't know why it does this. Sometimes it don't show the thing going on. Queen Sha pulls up into the saloon with a $15 drop. Queen Sha pulls up into the saloon with $15 drop. First, you see one person going in front of Queen Sha. He has a big ass, like, what do you call one of them? A basket. And he's throwing down rose petals as Queen Sha walks into the saloon, prancing on the rose petals as she walks. Her train is about 6 feet long. She has on a tiara. She has on all of the diamonds. And she's just walking into the saloon like this. Queen Sha walking into the saloon. She walks up to the bartender. The bartender still got his eyes on Unleashed, on Models Unleashed cleavage. He looks over. He says, "How can I help you?" Queen Sha goes like this. She says, "I would like to have my food over there near the window so I could watch the haters." The haters. Queen Sha says, "For the support and $5 for the peasants." Queen Sha goes, eats her food, and drinks her champagne. Because every time Queen Sha comes, she has champagne. Drinks her champagne while she looks at the peasants and and just looks at them being angry. Let's go. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. I gotta close out all of this stuff or it won't tell me whenever anybody send anything. And I hate that because sometimes I be forgetting to go back and get shit. What up, Vix? Shout out to Vix. We love Vix. Vix stars up in the house. Alright, so check this out. I'm gonna go to the CNN site. Okay, so basically I already know this stuff, so I can just tell you right off the rip. I don't gotta go read it nowhere. Basically what happened was the two individuals that got, okay, for everybody that don't know, this situation that's happening with YFN Lucci, this is not new. This happened a while back. It's like almost a month, if not a whole entire month old. What up, Salty Sacks Creations? We got Salty Sacks Creations in the house. Salute my brother. The situation that happened with YFN Lucci is kind of old. This is like a month old. The two dudes that got caught were on the run, I believe, because they got caught in Florida. Yes, hold on. King of New Jersey. We're going to get to that. Because we just talk about this first. And as soon as we get to the impeachment, we could discuss that. Please don't go nowhere. Please don't go nowhere. I want to discuss that, and I absolutely want to discuss that with somebody that knows what's going on. So if you don't mind, if you could wait until we get to that, I would like for you to call into the show on your IG. Just so we could be 100% transparent. I would like for you to call on to the show on your IG so we could discuss that. Copy? But we got to get to that. Let's do this YFN Lucci shit first. So, for everybody that don't know, the two dudes that got caught, the 23-year-old and the 17-year-old, they got caught in Florida. Them dudes was on the run. Now, let me explain to y'all what happened if you don't know. YFN, okay, so there was a car. I'm not going to say I know who was in the car, just so we could be clear. But there was a car. There was a guy that already had got shot in the head. What up, William Somersville? Hanging from the side of the car. The car was driving with the dude hanging on for dear life. He falls off of the car. A girl was seeing the situation, seeing the car speed off. She runs over to him, see that he got shot in the head. She called the police. She called the EMS or whoever, right? Dude had got shot in the head and pushed out of a moving vehicle, but he was still alive. So this is 100% murder. He died. This is 100% murder. There is no question about that. Thank you, Black Cuddy. He said that's from a suitcase. I tried to sit on this shit. It folded up. I hurt myself. I did not try to sit on that. But did I sell that good? Did I sell that good though? I did not try to sit on that shit. But did I sell it? So basically what happened is the dude got shot in the whip allegedly. That's what they said. It was a white SUV, I believe. He got pushed out of the car. When they tried to throw him out the whip, he was still alive. So he was holding on for dear life. Homegirl said that when she pulled up on him and she called the police, to get him help or assistance or whatever the case was, he was still alive. Did Black Cuddy know that I responded back to that already? He was still alive. Just so we could be clear. She said he was fighting to stay alive. He didn't make it. Now, shortly after that, another dude goes up into a fire department, a firehouse. He got shot in the stomach. They're saying both of those two situations is related. Now, this didn't just happen. This happened a while back, like a month ago. They caught the two people, the 23-year-old and the 17-year-old in Florida. So I believe they was on the run. For anybody that has never been to Georgia, for some strange reason, every time somebody running from the law in Georgia, they go to Florida. Am I lying? Hold on. Am I lying? Like the majority of the people that's running from the law, for whatever the reason, that's in Georgia, the majority of them that's running from the law, they go to Florida. And the majority of the people that's in Florida that's running from the law, what up, BQ mommy? Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. And the majority of the people that's running from the law in Florida go to damn Georgia. I don't get it. Like, are y'all even gonna make it hard? So they went to Georgia. They got caught. The person that got shot in the stomach and made it to the firehouse, he lived. There's obviously a witness. That's the only way that I could see why they could put these two cases together, other if they say the same gun shot the person. That's the only other way that I could see them putting these two. Either somebody talked or the gun that was used. The gun that was used was the same gun in both situations. Now, absent that, somebody has to be talking, because there's no reason for YFN Lucci to even be in this situation. How would they even have known to go get those kids from Florida? And yes, kids. Yeah, DSTN says somebody told. Yeah, somebody told. You already know it. And just so we could be clear, I just heard a song that he just dropped. The dude, this is how these rappers don't make. Okay, so let's say 50 Cent is the smartest rapper ever. Period. Let's say I thought that the police was after me for anything. I'm making gospel music. Somebody like, yo, the police after you. I'm like, word? I'm not gonna go make drill music. I'm not gonna go make music talking about drugs. I'm not gonna go make music talking about how tough I am. I'm not gonna go make music talking about how I'm not making none of that music. What song do this guy release right before he gets locked up? Hold on. Let me tell you the name of the damn song. Right, let me just go to his channel. That's probably be easier. Go to his IG real quick. Rolling on. Let me turn this down so I don't accidentally get myself hit. The name of the damn it's with Mozzie, and the name of the damn song is Rolled On. What up, Duke Farrow? The name of the song is Rolled On. Where he's talking about, I believe, pulling up on the ops. Rappers, y'all gotta stop making music talking about how you pulling up on the ops. B50 Cent. I don't gang, I don't gang bang. Yeah, Gary Crawford said you wanted something. Remember Snoop dropped the gospel joint. Boom. What? The police is after me? Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. That's gonna be the type of music we putting out. We love everybody. Everybody's for all the love. We need people. We need to figure. I'm gonna do a whole entire. You know how they be like, save the whales. I'm gonna be like, we need to figure out a way to save. We need to figure out a way to get people to live longer. We need people to live longer. Like, I'm telling you, especially if I did it, I'm like, if I didn't do it, I'm gonna be like, well, you know, whatever, right? But if I did it, what the fuck? I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of people, Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya. You know, other song, I'm gonna remake Kumbaya. I'm gonna remake what's that? Wait, hold on. What's the name of that? I'm trying to remember this song and shit. What's the song where like the Lord got everybody in the hand? I forgot the name of that song. But I'm gonna remake all of those songs. All of those songs is gonna be remade. I'm gonna be talking about how I always wanted to work with Kanye. I'm gonna be talking about how I tried to pull up to Kanye's summer Sunday, whatever the hell Kanye do on Sunday. I tried to pull up to that. I was trying to contact Kanye. That goes through. Papa rode this boat ashore, hallelujah. I'm making all of those songs. What are you talking about? No, I am not making, I'm not remaking that song, DST, and I appreciate you though for the idea. We is not remaking that song. That ain't for me. But Papa rode his boat ashore, hallelujah. We remaking that. I'm telling you, we remaking all of the hits. I'm gonna have a whole gospel hit. They're gonna have the one song where you only can see my silhouette, and I'm gonna be to the side like this. You're gonna see my silhouette, and I'm gonna be to the side like this. I'm gonna be making all of the classics. You think I'm fuck? I'm remaking all the classics. I am not playing. These are not games. What up, Dog Soldier? Hey, Dog Soldier. I think we had a fake you in here the other day. I think we had a fake Dog Soldier in here the other day. I'm remaking We Are the World. We are the children. Grabs thought of it right after I said that shit. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's some people making. We saving our own lives. It's true to be a better place for you and me. I'm remaking all of them shits. The cops is gonna be looking for me. They're gonna be like, you can't want this guy. He turned his life around. Yo, Black Cuddy is so far behind us. You gotta hit live, homie. Yeah, Dog Soldier. Next time I see him, I'ma kick him. He ain't say nothing crazy though. He was just up in here. Buddy Bank Child said your voice. Now you see why sometimes my voice be hurting. I do a lot with this shit. No, we are not talking about being in the choir with the Glock under the robe. We're gonna be like Glockless. We ain't doing none of these things. So I don't understand how the police, I don't understand how these rappers get in trouble and the first thing they want to do is put out more music that's basically talking about the reason why they got in trouble. Like you know, they want to make their street cred even more. No, nigga. My street cred, fuck all that shit. First of all, I don't care about street cred. I'm letting you know right now, I'm a businessman. Copy? I don't care about none of that other shit. None of that shit is important to me. None of that is important to me. I'm a businessman. I want to make money. I want to be able to do for my family. I want to create generational wealth. What up, Stay Wise? None of that stuff is important to me. I'm not saying that those things aren't things that people should want to attain. I can't tell you what you should want in your life. But what I'm saying is it's way more important to me to be able to do other things. That's what I'm saying. I did say he put it out yesterday before he went in. Could somebody put James White on it? Could we get some short buses? Let's not put James White on anything. Could we get some short buses? Because I literally said he put the video out right before he went in. Could we get some short buses for James White? Could we get some short buses for James White, please? He needs all of the short buses. The short buses, the dunce hats. Could we get some short buses for James White by telling me I'm wrong for saying the thing that I literally said? Could we get some short buses, please? All of the short buses. Thank you. Please, could we get all the short buses? Because I know everybody heard me say that. All of the short buses. So James White could understand just how much we think about him saying this stupid shit. All of the short buses. Could we get some hater drops going? Anybody want to tell him specifically what the five fingers said to the face? Yes. You gotta get short buses. Let's get some short buses going. I literally said he put the thing out right before he went into jail. And the guy said I'm wrong. He put it out before he went into jail. Can we get some short buses? Don't kick him. Let's just give him some short buses. Real quick. I want to see something real quick. I want to see what Dog Soldier badge is. Copy. All of the short buses. What up, Rude? Don't nobody see them dots, Jones. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. Dude, once we do short buses, we don't pay no more attention to your comments. That's basically saying that person's comments is not valuable. With that being said, I'm letting y'all know because I don't want to kick them, but I want y'all to know who the clown is. So short buses. Shout out to Dog Soldier. Dog Soldier said he hit dude in the head with a wolf skull. Dog Soldier pulls up into the saloon. Hold on. Dog Soldier pulls up into the saloon. Dog Soldier has Dog Soldier, for everybody that don't know, he sells wolf pups. But he comes in with a giant, a jacket, a coat. It goes all the way down to the ground. It's a wolf's jacket. And when he goes like this, he got puppies on the inside of it because he sells puppies. He sells wolf puppies. Dog Soldier comes up into the saloon. He comes in. He goes up to the bouncer. He shows the bouncer the puppies that he got for sale. The puppies are humanely held inside of the jacket. Very humanely held. They are in no way in any danger. They are not being hurt. They are hurt. They are not being harmed. He goes up to the bouncer. He goes like this. The bouncer's like shaking his head. He says, "Not today." He goes up to the what you call that? The bartender. He goes like this. The bartender says, "Not today." The bartender says, "Hey, I got some food for you over there." He goes over to where the food is. He's looking out at the haters. He walks up to the window. He lifts the window up. He has a wolf skull in the back of his fucking jacket. He pulls it out. He throws it out the window at the haters across the street. He hits one dude dead in the head. The dude gets hit in the head. He gets hit dead in the head. The way he throws the wolf skull out the fucking window. He throws the wolf skull out the window. No, it's not a puppy skin jacket. He killed the big ass wolf with his bare hands. He throws the damn wolf skull out the window. He hits one of the haters. The guy's like this. "No Roger, no rerun, no rent." He's doing that across the street, hating on the saloon. He hits the dude dead in the head. The dude falls back like this. Right in the street. And when he falls back, his feet is like this. When he falls back, when the guy's like screaming, "No Roger, no," he falls back, his feet is dead to the side like this. When he falls. So the guy falls, he gets hit in the head with the wolf skull, and his feet is like this. Shout out to Dog Soldier. Shout out to Dog Soldier. Hating the haters. Shout out to Rondell's Popular Opinion with $11 and 11-cent drop. Rondell comes up into the saloon in all of her elegantness. She comes up into the saloon. I don't know how to walk like a woman, so y'all just gonna have to bear with me. She comes up into the saloon. She's walking in with all of her elegantness. As she walks in, the candles start flickering a little bit dimmer. So it just glows off of her skin. For everybody that don't know, Rondell is extremely pretty. It glows off of her skin as she walks into the saloon. All of the men turn and look at her. She goes, "Bye bye," with her mouth too. She goes like this, "Bye bye," and then she just goes like that, and the men say, "Boom!" Like the guy's like, "Boom!" And then she goes, "Bye bye," and then she goes like that, and the men go, "Boom!" And then she walks over to the bartender, and she says, "I'll be eating over there, please." The bartender does that, not her. Then she goes over, and everybody's eating, watching the haters across the street. And she's just sitting there, and all of the ladies is just sitting there together, talking lady stuff. I have no idea what lady stuff is, so I can't tell you. And while they're eating, and just so we can be clear, when she do the hip thing, she goes with her mouth, "Ba ba," and then the dudes in the saloon all at the same time go, "Boom!" Shout out to Rondell's Popular Opinion, pulling up to the saloon. Do y'all really pull up here for this shit? I'm just curious. Hold on, can I just ask a question? Because my voice hasn't been feeling well, and that's the only reason why we have not really been doing the saloon thing the way that we usually do it through the week. Do y'all really pull up here for this shit? I'm curious. Like, is this really something y'all pull up here for? What up, King Will? Oh, wow. I'm curious. Do y'all really? Hey, New Jersey King, if you in here, King of New Jersey, if you in here, hit me on IG. This is my IG right here. Hit me on IG right now if you still in here. Shout out to James S and the team, and they always telling me that I need to do the saloon more. So everybody that likes the saloon, thank James S. Thank Liberty Hazelton. Thank DZ. Thank Bree Powell. They're always telling me I need to do it more. Thank those guys. We don't have any present today. But thank those guys when you see them. Those are the guys that are always saying you need to do the saloon more. Just so you know. They're always encouraging me to do the saloon more. Just so y'all know. What up, Terrence Brown? Salute. Let's get 4 to 6 more $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all. Let's go. What up? I rock with you, TV. As soon as that's wild. As soon as we're gonna start talking about the political stuff in a second. I'm hoping that we still got the brother up in here because I would like to hear what he had to say on it. Those guys are always, they love the saloon. They're always trying to encourage me to do more of the saloon. But I don't not do the saloon. It's just that y'all gotta understand, like, if I do a lot with my voice. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes my voice just be hurting. I just don't be saying nothing. I do it, and I talk all day. So imagine if you literally talked almost damn near all day. You know, some of y'all parents know what the fuck I'm talking about. Part of my language. See, I slipped out by accident. But if I would have been writing it, I wouldn't have wrote that. Let's get those likes up if y'all don't mind. It's a BBN, it's a lifestyle. But yeah, if I was a rapper and I hear that the police is after me, the last thing I'm gonna do is put out music that's perpetuating whatever the thing is that they're after me about. I'm gonna put out music about everything else in the world. What up, your boy Jimmy Belcher? Tell Tina I said hi. I'm gonna put out music about everything else in the world. Not that. You feel me? But dude put out a song called Rolled On. You know what? There is a BBN that is Big Blue Nation. That's a fact. AP23. Shout out to them. I believe that's is that Kentucky? Is that Kentucky? No, Duke. Is it Duke or Kentucky? I forgot who it is. But if it's Duke, I'm happier than if it's Kentucky. But I used to like both of those basketball teams growing up. Even though I'm Georgetown, Syracuse. But yeah, but there's also like a Bible network. A BBN Bible network thing. Kentucky, yeah, that's Kentucky. Shout out to the Big Blue, shout out to Big Blue Nation. We had some. When I first started, when I first started doing YouTube, I got a lot of people. I had quite a contingency of college Kentucky people that was up in here. They fuck with the channel. It was like, oh man, I thought this was something else, and I was like, nah, it's me. So yeah, shout out to that shit. I have meetings today, y'all. I don't always tell y'all when I have meetings, but I do have a meeting today. I'm gonna have to be going somewhere to do a meeting. It's gonna be good. So I'm gonna be the executive at the meeting, the top executive at the meeting. So it's gonna be good because I'm a good guy to work with and for. Dog Soldier Broadcast Group says, "Do you know that the government has people decoding rap lyrics?" Well, one thing that I do know, shout out to all the big blues, by the way. One thing that I do know is that Maryland has said that they're gonna start using rap lyrics in. What up, LV the Slap? Maryland said they're gonna start using rap lyrics as evidence. So now that you see how foolish this guy was to put out a song like that, when you got states literally trying to decide how they're gonna use music as evidence. Now do you get it? Now do you get why I think that that's so stupid he put that song out? And I'm going to tell you the funniest thing about this. 9 times out of 10, he couldn't help that song going out or not going out because he probably don't even own the rights. And Mozzie's on it also, so that's probably Mozzie's song. He probably paid so much to get the song done. And now he needs money. So that's probably why they put the song out right before he got locked up, because he needs to have lawyer fees, right? See why he should have had some gospel tracks in his back pocket? We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's some people naked. I don't know how the words go. They're saving our own lives. It's true to make a better way for you and me. I don't have the slightest idea how those words go, by the way. Wait, you was offered a few years back, but you can't do. I don't know what you're talking about, Dog Soldier, but okay. I'm trying to tell you, the police is gonna be like Jack Frost. We looking for Jack Frost for all types of different hooliganery. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be bringing out different type of music. I don't know what to tell you. Um, I don't know what to tell you. I'm putting out different type of music. All my music is gonna go from gang bang, gang bang. It's gonna be like I don't know how to sing. What the fuck? I don't sing for a living, homie. I do this for a living. I'm trying to think of that song. I'm trying to think of that song. You sing it in kindergarten. Ah, man. Ah, man, I forgot how the song goes. It's like a kindergarten song you sing in kindergarten. But I would have been singing all those songs and shit. I would have been, what's that Whitney Houston song? Children Are Our Future or some shit like that. That's what I mean. I would have remade that. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I wouldn't be doing what these rappers is doing. These rappers find out that they're gonna get in trouble for killing somebody, and then the next song they pull out is "I murdered 80 dudes just last night." Rapper find out that they gonna about to get arrested for selling drugs, and then they'll come out with a song, "I got the kilos." A rapper will find out they want them for, I don't know, being in a gang, and the next same song that he's gonna come out with is "I gang gang, I gang bang." Greatest love of all. I forgot how to word. I forgot how it go though. If I remember. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. So that song is too slow. I can't do it. I'm a greatest love of all though. Children's laughter. What up, group? Roach. Reminds us how we used to be. Shout out to Terrence Brown with the $10 drop. He said like Snoop did with the No Guns Allowed. Snoop did a whole gospel album, didn't he? Come on, man. These new rappers, man. I don't know what's going on real quick. Terrence Brown pulls up to the saloon. I don't know why when I be coming over here, I do it like I'm walking, like I'm, what the hell? Oh, yeah, because I fell. I was showing y'all what happened when the guy got hit in the head with the wolf skull. Freaking Terrence Brown pulls up in the saloon. He like, yeah. He come in the saloon walking just like that. Hold on. Terrence Brown pulls up into the saloon. He like, yeah. He walking up in the saloon. Everybody like, yo, look at TB. Look at TB, yo. Look at TB. Look at TB, yo. Look at TB. Terrence Brown walks up in the saloon. He said, yo, where the haters at? I don't know why he sounds like that, but that's how he sounds. Yo, where the haters at? They was like, yo, the haters is over there, homie. He's like, that's where the haters at. He's like, cool, I'm gonna be over there. He walk up to the bartender. He talks to the bartender. He says, yo, bartender. I don't know why he sounds like that. Yo, Terrence Brown, man, you might need a lozenge. He's like, yo, bartender. I'm gonna want my food over there next to the window with the haters. I want to throw shit at them too. Also, $5 to throw shit at the haters. If you want to throw shit at the haters, $5 to throw shit at the haters. I'm just saying. Terrence Brown goes over there to where the haters is at. He's like, he's just obnoxious. He just has to stop. Everybody's over there minding their business. He's like, yeah. Yeah, everybody that's sitting in that whole row turn around and look at this guy. He's like, yo, I hate the haters too. What the fuck? Be like, suck it, haters. Terrence Brown turns around. Like, he's like, yo, I hate the haters too. The haters is like, oh, that way. The window's that way. Everybody's sitting over there like that. He's like, yo, he walks all the way around the whole thing. He's like, yo. Yeah, they all turn around. He's like, yo, I hate the haters too. He turn around and go, suck it, haters. Shout out to Terrence Brown. He DX'd the haters. He said, yo, before DX ever did it, Terrence Brown did the Generation X move to the haters. Shout out to Terrence Brown, the first black man to do the Generation move, the Generation X move to the haters. Terrence Brown with the $5 drop. He said, tell him to hold that. Terrence Brown says, you know what? After he does the generation move to the haters, he's like, you know what? Terrence Brown, he puts his coat back on. He runs outside. The hater that's laying on the ground like this. There's a hater laying on the ground like this still because he got hit in the head with the skull. Terrence Brown grabs him by his collar and slaps him. BAM! He's like, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Then Terrence Brown gets back up. He runs back in the saloon. He goes back into the window. And then he starts doing the Generation X shit again. Shout out to Terrence Brown. Teaching them haters with the $5 said to the face. All right, let's move on to let's move on to politics. Who's here to talk about politics this morning? Come on, y'all. I said what's up to Roach, right? Snoop did Murder Was the Case, but Snoop also did a gospel album. Murder was the case that they gave me. But Murder Was the Case that they gave me still wasn't him saying he's out there doing crimes. It was him literally saying, I'm not doing crimes. So I'm okay with that. I'm 100% with that. That was smart. The haters. The haters. Do we need it? Hold on. Should we get haters merch? Who's here for the politics this morning? I'm guessing homie that wanted to talk politics ain't make it. I'm gonna look at his comment though. I can still see it. Give me 1 second. He said Rudy Giuliani is having a bad month right now. New York State Bar Association moves to kick him out. Middlebury College is revoking his honorary degree. Dummy is not going to get paid. For everybody that don't know, we moving to politics real quick. For everybody that we still doing shenanigans though. He said no, we just don't get no recognition. Vic says got you on 2-top speed, catching up. Laugh at the voice. What up, Brooklyn? Salute. I just want to be clear about something real quick. Giuliani told the people that fill his payroll to not pay Giuliani. Trump told his people don't pay Giuliani. For everybody that don't know, Giuliani is Trump's lawyer. Giuliani is not a lawyer. Is he a lawyer? Oh, he was a district attorney at one point, wasn't he? Boom. So he is a lawyer. Anyway, so Trump told the people that cover his payroll, do not pay Giuliani. So Giuliani's having his bar associations thing revoked from him, right? Besides having that taken away. Hey, Rondell, you want to call in and talk about this? We're talking politics. You want to come in and voice your opinion? I would love to hear Rondell's unpopular opinion. Yeah, that's petty. I would love to. Who else want to hear Rondell's unpopular opinion? Who want Rondell to call in this morning? I want Rondell to call in this morning. Rondell, hit me on IG right now. Rondell, come on, stop fronting. She probably not. It's early in the morning. She a whole businesswoman. She been dressed since about 6. Rondell's a whole business. So I was about to say she probably ain't dressed. Rondell's a whole businesswoman. She been dressed since about 6 o'clock this morning. That is messed up. Because if the thing don't turn out the way that you want it to turn out, first of all, Giuliani is in trouble because he was out there also telling Trump's people to go down to the fucking Capitol. So Giuliani is in trouble for that. No, Rondell's at work. She can't call in. So Giuliani's in trouble for that. So Giuliani is going to get in trouble for being your crony and you're not going to pay him? Yo, you see what happens when you deal with clowns? You see what happens when you deal with clowns? Giuliani is in trouble for being his crony and he's not going to pay him. What up, D? That's crazy. But Trump don't pay people anyway, so that's always been a issue of contention with individuals who have worked with Trump in the past, that he doesn't pay people. You free Saturday though? Okay. That's always been a point of contention with people who work with Trump, that he don't pay. That he'll just stop paying you. Yeah, because first of all, Giuliani isn't a good lawyer. Not for what Trump needs. Every time first of all, every time Giuliani used to go on what do you call that? We used to go like on NBC, ABC, or whatever the hell those things used to go on. Every time he used to pull up to them shits, it used to be terrible. What are you talking about? He was terrible at this shit. DSTN said when you roll with clowns, you get confetti. I love that. I mean, you're saying he should have known better, but he's been paying him for 4 years. So I don't know if I could say he should have knew better. He has been paying him for 4 years. He going to trial by combat. And yeah, he did. Those guys, for the people that say that they think that they incited violence, I am not arguing against that. What I'm saying is I don't know if in a court of law you can win that argument. I'm not saying that they didn't incite violence. I'm just saying that I don't know if in a court of law you can prove that with that, as far as without a reason, without. I don't know if you can prove it in a court of law. That's what I'm saying. Because before people was like, they came in here and they asked me and they thought what I said about what Trump said, and I said, well, Trump said a lot of incendiary things, but he didn't say go to the building and run in the building. Trump didn't say go hit police officers in the head with chairs and fire extinguishers. He didn't say that. But he did say incendiary things. He said things that, as far as with our common sense and our common beliefs, we can hold them accountable for it and say, you know, this and this and that. But I don't know unless, you know what I'm saying, the people who want Trump to fall for these reasons, they just gonna have to really, really go hard. I don't know no other way to say it. To make sure that the public is on that type of time. That's what I'm saying. Just so we can be clear. Hold on, sorry about that, y'all. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they're going to be able to get a conviction. Now, do I think that he needs to be held accountable? Absolutely. He needs to be held all of the accountables. But I don't know if they're going to be able to get a conviction. A lot of those individuals that have been backing Trump is going to end up getting. You do understand that if they could hold, if Trump gets y'all do understand that if Trump gets impeached, like he gets impeached, if he gets found guilty or you know the thing happens, I'm not joking about none of this, just so we can be clear. But whether people lost their lives or not is not as significant as whether he sent individuals there explicitly to do that. Because what they're gonna, you don't think that they looked over. Okay, so let's think, let's slow down for a second and let's not think emotionally. Let's slow down for a second and let's not think emotionally. Let's use our intelligence rather than our emotions. Let's use our intelligence rather than our emotions. Because emotionally, I'm pretty sure everyone feels like Trump should be held accountable for this. So let's slow down for a second, all due respect, and let's use our intelligence over our emotions. When you go to a court of law, they're going to say, what did he say? Not what he meant. Because what you think I mean and what I say can be two different things. I can say one thing, and you can think I mean something totally different. Now, what Giuliani said, Giuliani could probably be able to be held accountable before Trump. Because Giuliani said trial by combat. Did Trump say trial by combat? I'm lost. Did Trump also say that? Did Trump also say that? I'm curious. I'm not being facetious. I'm literally curious. Do I think he should be held accountable? Absolutely. Let's not be coy. Let's not mince words. I 100% think he should be held accountable. But I also think by him saying, let's march up there and tell them what we think, you open up a can of worms. Because do you hear some of the things that our advocates say? Do you hear some of the things our advocates say? So if you want to set a precedence, listen. If you want to set a precedence, what up, I'm BBF? What up, Thomas? If you want to set a precedence that by somebody getting on a podium and saying, go tell them what we think, and that's enough, that if that crowd decides to do something violent, that means that you sent them to go do something violent? Do you know how many people might start getting indicted because of some of the things that was just said over this past year at Black Lives Matter speeches? Is anybody thinking about that? Because I don't think people are thinking about that. Because if you're saying, listen, if you're saying, we're talking about the speech that he had right before they went to go do what they went to go do. If you're saying that by him saying, go down there and tell them what you think, that's enough, that if they go do any type of violence, he needs to be held accountable? Listen, see, this is what I mean by, I get it that people are in an uproar. I believe people should be in an uproar. And emotionally, I'm with you. But have you been to these speeches? Emotionally, I'm with you. But can we please think about how the law works for a second instead of thinking about about how much we dislike one person over another? You do understand that opens up a can of worms, that the next time one of our people go speak, listen, this is what I'm saying. And I'm not even saying I'm right, but this is my position. That opens up a can of worms. Because what happens the next time a Tamika Mallory goes up there, and she's not wrong when she says that we won't be moved. And then the cops come to move people, and a cop gets injured. And then they say, well, she said that they wasn't supposed to move, so she incited the violence. What happens when another one of our advocates, who with the best of intentions say that we're going to go down to this building and we're not going nowhere till they hear us. And people go down to that building and people incite violence. Now, our advocate is going to be held accountable. So be careful about what you ask for. Look. Okay, so check this out. So you're saying, look, I'm gonna break it down. Forget who said it, right? Trump said it, but let's just say any old random person says what Trump says, right? So the people went down there and they did what they did. Every single person that went in that building should be held accountable. I don't care if they committed violence or not. Every single person that went into that building knowing that they was not supposed to go in that building needs to be arrested, and they needs to be charged, and then they need to be given a whatever jail time that they're supposed to serve, or whatever fines they're supposed to get. They should be hit with it. Period. That's beyond fault. Period. Giuliani said trial by combat. He should also be held accountable. Let's not be coy. But if you're saying that Trump should also be held accountable because he said to go down there, okay, not a problem. Okay, let's hold Trump accountable. But what are you going to do when the people that's advocating for us say similar things and somebody gets hurt? know what? Let's do that. Let's hold Trump accountable. Let's impeach Trump, do all of this stuff to Trump, send him to jail, lock him up forever. What are you going to do when our advocates say something similar and somebody gets hurt? Because the law is going to have to... Hold on. I'm not talking in circles, Brandon Jackson. Get out of here. Let's say, no, you're right, 100%. Let's do it your way. Let's do it your way. Whenever somebody says, let's go somewhere and make sure that they hear us, whenever somebody says the words any means necessary, we're going to deem that those words mean violence. Okay? We're going to deem whenever anybody says that those words mean violence. Copy? I'm on your side. I'm agreeing with you. Let's do the way that you want to do it. Let's do it the way that you want. I'm not talking in circles, so if you want to hit Brandon Jackson, hit him. There's a ton of people in here disagreeing with me, but they not lying. So if you want to hit Brandon Jackson, hit him. But I just think Brandon Jackson ain't very intelligent, so he thinks I'm talking in circles because he can't understand what I'm saying. But check this out. Just so we can be clear. Let's 100% say that anytime a speaker says by any means necessary, they mean go do violence. Because that's what you're saying, right? Let's deem anytime a speaker says, hold on. Anytime a speaker says by any means necessary, they mean violence. Anytime a speaker says, let's go march somewhere, they mean violence. Anytime. Let's just say that. Right off the rip, right? That's what that means. You know, every single advocate, before they do a march, say, let's go march to a place. You know that, right? I've literally been to marches. I don't know how many marches the rest of you been to. I've literally been to a march. Every single march, before the march, they say, let's go down there and be heard. They also say by any means necessary. They use these same fucking words. There's been times that our advocates have used these words and people have gotten injured. People have gotten hurt. There's been rioting. There's been looting. I've been at these marches. So if you're going to say that we're going to hold Trump to that standard, you're opening up a bag of worms. That's what I'm saying. So you know what? Let's do the way you want to do it. He didn't say by force. I didn't hear him say by force. Did anybody else hear him say by force? I didn't hear it. I didn't hear Trump say we're going to go there and make them do what we want them to do by force. Besides Brooklyn, who heard him say that? Why I don't, this is the thing I don't like, when y'all say something because you emotionally feel a thing that all of us feel. Don't get this confused. But I have a platform. So I can't go off of emotion as easily as somebody else. I've heard our advocates say by any means necessary. James White, you don't even got a face. Be quiet. You just got a J. You could be a fake account. We don't care what you're talking about. Go get a picture up there. How about that? I've heard our advocates say by any means necessary. You want to know why? Because they all say that. You want to know why they all say that? Because Malcolm X said that. Play the speech. Let's do that. Let's go to Trump's speech. Oh man, I'm not even gonna play it. If I play that speech, they might hit me right now. They might hit me if I play it. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play the speech. But that's a fucking great idea, Wavy D. I don't want to play it because I don't want YouTube to hit me thinking I'm doing some kind of, because you know everything Trump is getting hit right now. So I don't want to play the speech. But I'm telling you, no, see, now you're trying to tell me what Malcolm X meant in contrast to what somebody else meant. But if we working with the law, you can't do that. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. That's not the way court works, Duke Farrow. Court don't work like that. Court does not work like that. Court don't work like that. Every advocate says by any means necessary. Almost every fucking speech you go to, there's at least one person that says that. That was a great idea, Wavy D. I was about to do it. If you got the article, Vix, if you could find the speech for me, Vix, please send it to me so I can read it. I am not advocating for Donald Trump. But I understand that a lot of us get fucked up in court because we want a thing to happen to somebody who's a bad person. And the government says, okay, we're going to make them be held to that standard. But then they got to hold us to that same standard. We're not talking about none of that other shit. We're talking about that one speech. Talk about this one speech. We're talking about this one speech. He got indicted for this one speech. He got impeached for this one speech. He did not get impeached for anything else. So anything else you're talking about don't got shit to do with what we're talking about, with all due respect. We're talking about this one speech. If you're going to say that he can't use by any means necessary, that means nobody's going to be able to use it, or they're going to be... if they use it, they're going to have a fear of them being indicted if something goes wrong. No, we're talking about this one speech. He was impeached for this speech. We're talking about this speech. I'm saying the courts can't get him. I'm not saying he's not guilty. I'm not saying he shouldn't be held accountable. I'm saying I don't believe they're going to be able to do it. I just don't believe that they brought it, but the House is not the court. Oh, man. Y'all, this is how they take away our rights. This is how they take away our rights. Y'all don't get it. This is how they take away our rights. The government cannot take our rights away. We got to give our rights to them. We have to give our rights to them. We have to go to the government and say, we don't want those rights no more. That's what this is. Yes, okay, this is the speech. We're going to the Capitol to give the Republicans the boldness that they need to take our country back. What the fuck? That doesn't sound like violence. None of that sounds like violence to me in a court of law. That still don't sound like thank you, native son. Y'all trying to give our rights away because you mad at Trump. Oh, for sure live says Mitch McConnell said he's not bringing the impeachment to the Senate floor. And I tell y'all to kick this person. Let's just see what happened. We giving our rights away. I get it, y'all don't understand this, but we're giving our rights away. As soon as he's held accountable for saying some of the things, they don't say by any means necessary no more. Because now we're going to deem that means violence. The next time we're doing a march and they say that at every fucking march, they say we're going to march down Fifth Avenue. I've been there. We're going to march up to that building and we're going to tell them what we think. I've been to marches. So for the rest of y'all that's never been to no marches, I get it. You don't know. You're just in here talking like you know. Yes, if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore. But that's the same verbiage that they use. I think I know what they did. I'm going to tell you what they did. Listen, I'm going to tell you what they did. I'm going to tell you what they did. When they got Trump's speech together, they just went and found out what the civil rights activists say to their people and had Trump repeat it. I just don't think that y'all don't get that. They went. I'm telling you, Giuliani said the most incendiary thing. And that's most likely why they're not paying Giuliani no more and they're separating themselves from Giuliani. Giuliani might actually get indicted. Don't let that go over your head. What did Giuliani say? Trial by combat. He said the most incendiary thing. Trump and them is going to put that shit on him. Because they went over Trump's speech. Almost everything Trump said was sound bites that they probably got. Most likely, a majority of the things that Trump said was sound bites that they got from activist speeches. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Why do people always so quick to fall for the banana in the tailpipe? That's the shit I don't get. They trying to take more rights away from us. They took Trump off of Twitter, right? They shouldn't have banned him. What they should have did was they needed to put him on a suspension until after the inauguration is over. That's what they should have just did. Suspended everything until after the inauguration for safety purposes. Let's not get this confused. But banning Trump on Twitter, banning Trump all over social media. He just got kicked. Don't even give it no energy, Wavy D. That's not the real one anyway. That's not the real one anyway. That's a fake one. Just got kicked. That might be the real one, because he that might be the real one. I don't know. He kicked him. Don't matter. He was in here on the fake James White account or whatever that was. Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's the fake one. Because get out of here. Don't talk about me and you ain't cool. Me and you can never be cool, just to be honest with you. I'm never cool with people that talk shit about me. Never. I'm taking that shit to the grave, homie. Now check this out. What I think people don't understand is you're giving away our rights. Because a majority of the shit he said is the same thing that our activists say at these rallies. Just telling you. I've been to rallies. I've been to rallies where they've literally said burn shit down. Literally. I'm not Tamika Mallory, just so we can be clear. Not my song, just so we can be clear. But I've been to rallies where I've seen some of our advocates literally get up there and say burn shit down. Thank you, Candyman. Jack, that is some intelligent thinking there. Very on point. How I don't know what to tell you. I'm just being 100% transparent. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Thank you. Thank you, Native Son. I heard them say pigs in the blanket fry like bacon. These guys are saying incendiary things. The things that's being said at these rallies and these marches for Black Lives Matter is way worse than what Trump said. Way worse. And then after a couple of these situations, there were riots and lootings. No. We're not doing that, Duke Farrow. We're not doing that. Duke Farrow is fraud. You can't compare an average person to the president of the United States. He has responsibility and he failed it. But we're not doing that because we're talking about what's going to happen in court. We're not talking about how we emotionally feel about the thing. Because I'm with you as far as how I emotionally feel about the situation. I think he needs to be held accountable. Do not get this confused. But once they hold him accountable, there's going to be a what do you call that? A statute. And once they create a statute, other people are going to have to, there's going to be a point of reference in law. There's going to be a point of reference in law. So what's going to happen when... No, that's not why he's getting charged. Well, I don't know why he's getting charged. Let me be quiet. But we got to stop. Some of the shit that we asking for, we don't want. That's my point. I know we think we do. Anyway, it's 11 o'clock. Actually enjoyed the whole show, especially the second part of the conversation. Hey, Duke Farrow, if you want to come onto the show tonight, we could talk about this. Matter of fact, Duke Farrow, hit me right now on IG. I'll give you a couple of minutes right now to discuss, to say your point. Right now. We'll go 5 minutes longer. Duke Farrow, this is my IG. Hit me on that IG right now. Just say hey, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to come on and state your point, because I don't disagree with you that what he did was wrong. What I'm talking about, as in a court of law, I don't think that we want to create such a statute. I give you 2 minutes to hit me if you want to state your point or whatever the case is. We're still accepting Cash App drops. I think this last debate that we just had, if some of y'all obviously agree with Duke, and there's nothing wrong with that, because emotionally I agree with him. Just so we can be clear, emotionally I 100% agree with Duke Farrow. 100% emotionally. I'm gonna call out the drops. I just want to be clear on that. I don't want nobody to think that I don't think emotionally, I do not think he's wrong. Emotionally, I think he's 1,000,000% correct. I think that Trump knew the things to say to send his people to go do a thing, or at least light the powder keg and then see what happens after the fact. I believe that the police that was down there was helping to escort people inside. I believe that they have 10 to 15 officers that they're saying that was in on allowing people to go. They have 10 to 15 officers that they saying are guilty of allowing the people to come into the building. So I do not think you're wrong. What I'm saying is I don't know how provable that is in a court of law, and I don't want them to be able to prove it just based off of throwing rocks and holding hands. Absolutely, Model T. I don't want them to prove that based off of some of the words that y'all saying that is the reason, because then that means that some of our advocates have to go to jail, or they might be up for going to jail, and I don't want that. We're going to try to get the transcript together and read it tonight. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to get the transcript together. Shout out to Vic Star, the wonderful Vic Star. We're going to try to get the transcript together and read it tonight. Shout out to Model T with the $10 drop. Shout out to Queen Shah with the $15 drop. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $10 drop. Shout out to Rondell's Popular Opinion with the $11.11 drop. I think that was a petty drop. Shout out to Terrence Brown with the $10 drop. And shout out to Terrence Brown again with the $5 drop. And shout out to DSTN with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. I appreciate everybody that showed up for the chat this morning. Definitely appreciate Duke Farrow's and his perspective, which I I do not disagree with. I'm just thinking about it on a different scale, and with the understanding that all of our actions have equal and opposite reactions. 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 Re I'm not saying, just so we can be clear, I think that I'm not saying Trump shouldn't go to jail. What I'm saying is I don't want Trump to go to jail for something that they could then use against our people. If you can't understand that that's what I'm saying, I don't know no other way to explain it to you. Our people say shit way worse and bad things happen. I don't want our advocates to be held accountable for mobs. Don't you remember when our advocates saying that we're going to be out here all night? And then on those times that they said that we're going to be out here all night, there was looting. Nobody else remembers that? We're going to be out here all night. Buildings got burned down. We're going to be out here all night. People got hurt. That one kid got killed when he tried to loot that store. I think that we need to be careful when we decide what fights that we want to fight. And sometimes, even though it's a fight that you could win, sometimes you have to be extremely calculating. I actually have a meeting to go to. So I need to get to that meeting also. I need to go to a meeting right now because we got some stuff planned for this weekend. So I need to go to a meeting so I could talk to a person and get some stuff planned for y'all this weekend. My voice is feeling so much better. I can't even gonna lie to it. But I don't want. That's my point, Garrett Crawford. If they can't get Trump for some of the other shit that they're not gonna be able to get him off of words. Giuliani's gonna go down for this. Giuliani is gonna go down for this. I don't know how many videos we're gonna be able to put out today, but we're gonna definitely be on social media. We're gonna be all over IG. Reshare go to the BBN IG, go to the Jack Frost into the BBN IG, reshare our IG posts. Everybody, please reshare these posts specifically. I want to start getting giveaways going. Reshare these type of posts. Whenever you see these type of IG posts with those particular logos right there on the bottom, go share these posts. I understand how this law shit work, right? And once they get Donald Trump for that thing, you best believe there's going to be other shit. Believe me, there's going to be other people that they're also going to hold to that same and similar standard. And then people are going to be like fighting because you're going to want Donald Trump to go to jail for the same thing that you don't want your best advocate to go to jail for. So we gotta be calculating. Sometimes you can win a fight, but you just gotta back up. There's fights that you can win that you just gotta avoid because of the longer struggle, because of what you see in the future. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. And I also back away from tons of fights that I could win. So I'm probably not the best person for this particular conversation. Or maybe I am the best person for this particular conversation. With that being said, everybody go out there, be productive today. Let's go encourage others. Let's go get shit done. Also, I'm doing promo all day. So anybody that wants promo done, hit me up on IG. We doing promo all day. Also, I'm doing other things that involves promo. I have a new promo thing that I'm going to start trying to do. I don't really think anybody else is doing it on IG. So hit me up if you want to be involved in it. I need a couple of people that's gonna do regular promo, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out a way, and then I'll just like add this other thing on for free, because I'm trying to figure out how to do something that nobody. I have an idea that nobody's doing, so I'm like, how I be having ideas ain't nobody doing. So I have an idea that nobody's doing, so we're gonna work on that. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all. Please, everybody, let's go out there and be productive. Let's go out there, let's be smart, and let's go out there and make sure that we are cognizant and we don't fall into the traps that they lay for us, because I think this is a trap. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.